Welcome back, Destination Devy fan. It's your boy GQ, and today we're going to take a look at second-year running back from the Detroit Lions, DeAndre Swift. Listen, right now there is a lot of ridiculous panic and fear about DeAndre Swift's fantasy value because the coach is coming out talking about hot hand approach, Jamal Williams 1A. I'm here to tell you, DeAndre Swift is a special player. For majority of the 2020 NFL draft process, he was my running back one. Flipped him to RB2, moved Jonathan Taylor to RB1, and then after the draft, dropped him down like a damn idiot. But I'm here to tell you right now that if I were to combine the 2020 and 2021 classes, and we're talking about running back talent, I think he's right up there, number two, more talented than Najee Harris, Travis Etienne, everybody else from the 2020 class outside of Jonathan Taylor. D Swift is a player that right now you have an opportunity to acquire. And when you look at the tape, and the things that he does well, excellent footwork. We knew that at Georgia, that filthy dead leg. Excellent receiving ability. He can run between the tackles. He's outstanding inside the phone booth. You see the footwork, the vision, the patience, the power. DeAndre Swift is a player that you need to go get in Dynasty. And when you take a look at our good friends, Player Profiler, love them, love my squad, my old squad over there at Player Profiler. But DeAndre Swift, best comparable to Miles Sanders, 5'8", 212. Less than 50% opportunity in snap share in 2020. But what I do like about his production as a rookie, 16th for the running back position in fantasy points per game, 11th, top 12 running back in receiving yards last year, top 36 in rushing yards, only 521, but that's a rookie running back right there, and we're seeing him being utilized in the receiving game, 212 routes run, 45% route participation, and I love the target share, number 10 in the NFL with 12.8% target share, 7.8 yards per reception. And you see that on the tape. His ability to make defenders miss after the catch is outstanding in space and between the tackles. So when you're looking at a player like DeAndre Swift, this is the quintessential PPR monster brewing in the making, and you've got an opportunity to get him. But let's take a look at some of the things that he does incredibly well right here on the tape. All right, so let's kick it off looking at DeAndre Swift versus the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2020. And just remember, when I'm breaking down film and I'm watching these players and I'm thinking about guys that I want to invest in Dynasty or fantasy football, I'm focusing on the things that they do well, not so much the things that they don't do well, right? Like, it's easy to watch this long run and say, oh, well, he should have housed it. He didn't score. He doesn't have Chris Johnson level speed. Picked up 54 yards on the play. And what he did behind the line of scrimmage is what's really impressive, and something that we all should have seen from DeAndre Swift during his 3 years at Georgia. It's his footwork. It's the vision. That little jump cut right there. You see through the hole, boom, boom, 1-2. Slow it down, let his block set up. Excellent job by the offensive line. And this is an offensive line that's only going to get better with their top 10 selection, Penei Sewell, one of the best tackle prospects that I've seen in a very long time. So this just yields so much positivity for DeAndre Swift, despite him not being a home run threat in the traditional sense of the word. Again, you learn more from the 4 and 5 yard runs than you do the 60, 70 yarders. And right here behind the line of scrimmage, immediate penetration by the Vikings defensive tackle here. And just watch the sidestep. Boom. Right there, the feet. This is special stuff. From a young running back. To have this sort of footwork, this vision, this patience, playing with the fullback, more DeAndre Swift with fullback. Like, look at this right here. Just nice job, avoiding that, not panicking right here, finding the play, and then getting upfield. And what I love about Swift is we'll see him throughout some of these clips is how he finishes runs. 5'8", 212 pounds. He's a physical running back with incredible feet, incredible footwork. Goal line. This is where we were frustrated with Clyde Edwards-Helaire last year. His inability to punch the ball in when they're inside the 5-yard line. And what you want to see out of stud running backs is the confidence that the coaching staff has in said player to utilize them inside the goal line, because that right there, those are the 6 fantasy points we need against a stacked box. Everyone knows the run is coming. They got 3 tight ends in here. 3 tight ends. Did they have any receivers out wide? One wide receiver will man him up. 11, 10 in the box. 10 in the box. And they all know Swift is going to get it. Nothing play side. Vision in the footwork to press the hole, and then cut back through the backside lane. If he would have just got this and ran left, he wouldn't have had it. But watch this. Presses play side, nothing there. The vision in the footwork to slow it down. Right? Patience, not panic. Doesn't slam into the back of his offensive line. And then the ankles, right? Look at his right foot. Look at where his right foot is right here. Right there. You don't know whose foot is what. Where's Swift? Where's the offensive lineman? Doesn't panic right here. Knows that there's a hole to bounce it to the backside. And he hits it. This is incredible footwork. Incredible vision, incredible footwork. Just a talented player. Young player that I have no clue why people are panicking. That's an outstanding job by Swift. Right here versus the Redskins. Formidable defense. Great defense. I mean, I can't state how arrogant his feet are enough. Just arrogant footwork, patience, vision, and then the athleticism right there. Yeah, point for the first down. Just complete package right here when you're just talking about the entirety of the run. Patience, vision, and no issues running between the tackles. None. Right there. There's a lot of shit in there. There's a lot of clutter. This isn't some fancy blocking scheme, some zone cutback. I mean, this is smash mouth football. They got a damn fullback in there. Tackle, guard, combo block. Great job by 77. Great job. 1, 2, Swift, no panic. I mean, this is impressive. We're just going to run this back from the beginning. This is just an incredible run, vision, and patience by DeAndre Swift. And then you see the athleticism and the burst once he gets through the hole. It's just, this is special. I don't understand the fear and the panic about these other running backs. They're not him. I don't care. I don't care if Jamal Williams takes away some of his carries. I want this guy in Dynasty. We have him for the entirety of their career. Give me this guy. Give me this player. And then we all know that he had an excellent receiving profile out of college. And when you get him, let's just look at what's happening right here. You got a veteran quarterback sees, all right, man coverage, linebacker running with Swift. Stafford knows I've got my running back, whip route, money. I mean, that's easy. And then the physicality in which he finishes this play, right? He's got the whip route. When you see running back motion up, he's manned up with this guy. He's going to run the whip, hit the outside, and then burst to the end zone and finish the run with power. And I love how he finishes plays. Even though he's not the tallest at 212, that's a load to bring down. And if you don't come with it, he's going to run your ass over and punish you. Absolutely punish you. This is what I like, all right? Stafford sees it, man coverage. I know I've got one of my best players against a linebacker, and it's a mismatch. And then this is get it. This is want to right here. You got to want this shit, right? Ain't no bouncing outside. It's me versus you. Me versus you. And I'm going to put my shoulder down and run you over on my way to the end zone. Flex on him. And this might be one of my favorite runs that I got to see him do in 2020. Just the vision, speed, and then finish it. I just love how he finishes plays, man. Boom. Footwork, patience. Boom. Come get some. Yeah. Flex. Flex on him. DeAndre Swift, folks, is, it's Jonathan Taylor and it's DeAndre Swift. Top 2 running backs out of 2020. That's how I had it going into the 2020 draft. I had DeAndre Swift as my RB1 for the longest, and I still love him. I still love the talent. I still love the player, and we got to see him do it on the ground and through the air in 2020. And again, boom, physical, footwork, patience, vision, and then the power at the end of the run right there. That's Chase Young in there. That's Chase Young caving down on that offensive line. Swift, patience, good blocking, way to get skinny through the hole and come get some, 2-9. Is that Fuller? Boom. I mean, just you better bring your shit with you when Swift is coming through the hole. We focus on the things these players can do well, his agility, his lateral quickness, his vision, his power. I think, I mean, he's the most, if I had to say who the most complete running back from 2020 is, complete from top to bottom, inside runs, outside runs, speed, power, agility, receiving ability, it's DeAndre Swift. More complete than Jonathan Taylor, more complete than Cam Akers, just as talented as any running back in the NFL. I'm excited to watch this player play this fall. I'm excited to acquire him in Dynasty. If there are people who are afraid of Jamal Williams, please send out those offers for DeAndre Swift. In space, right? In space, got to be able to make defenders miss, and we know he can do that with the nasty dead leg. You got to be able to make defenders miss in space. So Swift on the flat route, right here. This is where it counts. It's 1-on-1, mano y mano. DeAndre Swift gonna hit him with that dead leg, bring it across field. That's what Swift does. I mean, you're looking at, I think he had 40 receptions last year, 50-something receptions. I mean, it wouldn't shock me if he's in that Alvin Kamara range, 80 receptions with Jared Goff. I mean, that's just nasty. I mean, 1-on-1, cornerback, got sideline help, and he just even with sideline help, it doesn't matter. 1, 2, get upfield, gone. Yep. Incredible player. There we go, DeAndre Swift. Those are just a few of the plays from his 2020 season. And again, I highlight things players can do well and not focus on the things that they can improve on. Yes, all players have something that they can improve upon, but when you're talking about when all things click, when the cylinders are running at an optimum level, DeAndre Swift is as talented as any running back in the NFL and a young cornerstone player that every dynasty manager should want to have on their team. Go out and trade for DeAndre Swift. That is it for this episode. We'll be breaking down Antonio Gibson, Brandon Ayuk, Jalen Hurts on deck. So stay tapped in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel at RayGQ. Change your name from Destination Devi to RayGQ. More people search that. More people can find me there. Check me out on Twitter. And if you want to be a part of the Patreon, patreon.com/allgas. Get at the squad over there. But I appreciate you tapping in, tuning in. Thumbs up, like the content. I'm out of this thing. Peace.